Hey guys, it's Rack, and welcome back to Hearthstone. In our last episode, we built our arena deck, as well as played our first game where we were actually successful, 1-0, lovely. We built our, we actually built it's an okay deck. It's nothing crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 drops is a lot, but other than that, no, it's a pretty decent deck, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna play Game 2 and potentially Game 3. I don't know how many we're actually going to do at the moment, but while it's searching, I'm just going to double check my sound settings, because they for whatever reason, they keep resetting themselves every time I turn off wraps. Alright, looks like the settings should be where they should be. Let's find ourselves a game. Hopefully we'll find a game that's one that we can win. Oh, we're playing a mage. I believe we played a mage last time as well. And we're going first again. So again, early game, these 7 and 8 drops cost just way too much mana early. You start with 0, you work your way up. So we're going to go ahead and pass on that. It's not bad. Normally, Power of the Wild, I would like to use as a, this to give me these +1/+1, especially against the mage, but early game we may be forced into Panther, but we're actually going to play Loot Hoarder. If he kills it with the hero power, that's fine. It wastes his turn 2, it keeps our card draw going, it builds for our late game where we have a lot of 5 drops. So this is actually an okay move. I'm not complaining about that at all. We'll play our Panther now. Let's see if he has a response to it. Something like a Frostbolt or something. I'd prefer he has a response to this. Uses up his response on the Panther so that our Shield Master next turn can actually get off free. But who knows? So this is actually, Sorcerer's Apprentice is actually a really nice card for him. His spells cost less, so this is a very easy trade for me. But actually, with our second claw, let's see if we can keep some pressure up on the mage. So we're actually gonna, let's actually claw down the apprentice and hit him in the face for 3. So now he still needs an answer for our Panther. And now we can actually have an option next turn if I need the taunt, or I can actually save the taunt for later and actually drop a Silver Hand and see what's going on. Again, mage, one of those benchmark turns is turn 7. You want to be on the lookout for turn 7, because that's when you can get Flame Strike out. But we have the unique position of, we know he still has the coin, so we know turn 6 is actually really the danger zone. I wish I had a better drop, a 3 drop, because I would take my hero power into this 2/1. But instead, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop. No, we're gonna do this actually. We're gonna drop ourselves a Tazdingo. I'm gonna claw the 2/1 so that way he can't throw both of them and the hero power into my guy. Protects him. And yeah, now let's see how it responds. We can take another 3 damage off of the mage and see what's going on. The volume in this game is actually, we got to use a fireball on him. That's actually really good for us, as well as he's leaving himself in range of getting hero powered. Yeah, let's drop a Loot Hoarder. Let's clear his mob, and let's see if we can get him to waste another fireball on this Loot Hoarder or not, because he probably wants to drop something big here, but we're not really going to give him the opportunity to if we can help it. And then we'll be in Flame Strike range in the next turn or 2, so we're going to try and bait out a Flame Strike if we can. So here, he's got a real option. He wants to kill my Loot Hoarder with his hero power, but he may have something to play. There we go, we got our 3rd claw, which is nice. Water Elemental. One of the most annoying creatures that there is. And we will summon our Squire here with it. Let's see if this is good enough bait for a flame strike. I doubt it, but it's possible.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ooh, interesting. Interesting indeed. This is interesting. I'm curious what he's planning on doing here. Alright. We can deal with this board nice and long. Oh, this is just beautiful. Wild Pyromancer. Whenever I cast a spell, he's going to deal 1 to everything. We'll deal 2 to everything, which will kill off those 2. The Wild Pyromancer will trigger, kill the Water Elemental. Now we can continue on. That was actually a really nice draw, the Pyro right there. Now he's definitely going to want to kill it off. Curious what he's going to play now. Gnomish Inventor. Let's see. I can draw 2 cards, but then I don't really have a play. Let's drop ourselves an Archmage. If I draw the Archmage, what's my move? Let's play the Archmage. I'm still trying to bait out some spells. Down to 18. I'm not in any immediate danger, which is why I don't want to play either of these big taunts, because I'm trying to bait out as something like a polymorph or a major fireball or something like that. But the Archmage actually prevents. He actually presents a real threat, just due to the fact that I can potentially drop swipe. This guy, he is a real issue. A real issue. Let's drop Nourish. Let's draw 3 cards. See what we can pull. All pretty strong cards. Let's Mad Bomber, see if we can hit him for 1. Which we were successful at. We can now kill it. And drop the Harvest Golem. Now we're pretty flame strikeable. We got everything below 4 health. Well, no flame strike unless he's got the coin into the no. Very interesting. There's missiles.
I am ready to learn.
All right. There's coin. This is a big problem for me. This is going to be very interesting. I would love to get myself a swipe in this situation, but as that's not swipe, that seems to not going to happen. So what we'll do is we'll throw him into here. We'll throw him into here. We'll throw down a decent sized taunt. Yeti and Claw. Or should I have a Tiger? Let's drop a Tiger. I'm curious to see how he's going to react to this with 4 cards in hand. Alright, Dark Iron Dwarf. That's fine. Okay. This is manageable. It's not great, but it's manageable. Yeah, let's drop the big taunt. This will force him to throw a whole bunch of his board into me, or drop a big spell. Yep, there you go. We were successful in getting him to trade a huge chunk of his board. Alright, so we traded boards here. And now if you look at the score, I'm definitely ahead. I'm most certainly ahead right now. Drop double Yeti. Now he can kill one with the Archmage and then ping it, but then I can kill the other one right back. Or he can get aggressive and try and come after my face. But that won't work. Ooh, interesting. Let's do it. Big taunt. 6/6. I still have the really big taunt behind it. So he's still got a ping opportunity. Flame strike, okay. So we baited out the flame strike. He's still gonna have to trade his creature. He's probably gonna ping my guy. That's fine with me. I'm gonna get 6 damage in on him this turn. I always drop this as a taunt. I've got the swipe in hand, which is beautiful. 4 hidden damage. So I've got 5 damage in my hand. I've got 5 damage from the ancient. So that's 10. So I've got a hidden. So I need to find 2 damage out of my deck in order to win right now. That's not 2 damage, but it's enough. It's enough for me to do that. He's got to find a way to clear my entire board or lose. I think this game looks good, guys. It looks very, very good. So that swipe actually put his Venture Code down to 5 health, which means that a straight attack into our Ancient of War kills it. That was an interesting play on his part. I guess he wants to keep it alive. He's only down to 2 mana now. This is game over. You can't kill me. And success. We are successful. We're up to 2-0. Alright. It's a great start to the arena. Alright, well, let's we'll go do one more in this episode. That's the current plan. It's probably going to be about 2 games an episode. That may mean that some games are short, some videos are shorter, some videos are longer. It just depends on how effective we are. But so far we've only seen mages, which is pretty typical actually arena. Here we have a paladin. So mages are very popular in arena. I actually don't like them that much. Paladins are actually in my opinion, one of the stronger classes in arena. It's one of my more difficult matchups generally. I actually really like this hand though. So hopefully we'll, we're going second, so we get the coin, which gives us 1 mana for 1 turn. And we get an extra card in our hand. So I actually, I normally wouldn't do this, but against a paladin, if he normally his 1/1 which counters this, we can kill as a druid. So I like this play against paladin. I generally don't like to do it. I like to save my coin for like a turn 3 Yeti. But here, see, we've got him to play his hero power. Now we're going to be able to kill his hero power, his guy, and attack for 2. And considering how, again, we have a much more late game deck, I'll take any early game pressure that I can. I'll gladly take. See, we actually, with a claw and our hero power next turn, we can deal with anything with 3 health, and let our loot hoarder continue to go for it. So we actually got him to drop an Earthen Ring Farseer already, which is beautiful. Let's claw down his 3/3. Let's take that 2 damage back. And next turn we have ourselves a Yeti. Our loot hoarder has done the job. It has fended off the competition for this long. hopefully we can get him to play something that he doesn't want to play, like that against our oh, this is literally best case scenario. We got him to waste a true silver charge on a loot hoarder. Now let's see him use a true silver charge and not even be able to kill a chilling Yeti. Super success. This is just a great start to this game. I mean, look at our cards. Yeti of his own. Which we'll be able to kill on our turn. Because I can go Yeti for Yeti into hero power. Yep. Again, we'll just keep the pressure up. Now he's going to Charlie trade his weapon into us, which is totally cool with me. He's gonna... interesting. Double creatures. So what I say to this is, let's shirt up the claw and regular claw. Let's see if we can force out some big guns. See, I actually really like this play. Next turn, if he attacks, I can then attack for 4, grab back my Druid with him, and then finish him off with hero power and claw. That would be a fabulous turn for me, in my opinion. But let's see what he drops. Ooh. Changes a little bit. Second game in a row we've played against a Stormwind champion. I think we're going to go and take 6 instead. And then have to figure out what I want to drop in its place. I'll have 6 mana left. We'll drop ourselves an Archmage. Yep, let's do it. So once again, health is really just a resource. I'm not afraid to take damage if it's going to clear off minions, especially in a control type game. And against a paladin, you're not really worried about getting rushed down. Yes, you have the King's special, Blessing of Kings, which could come out of nowhere, give one of his minions +4/+4. But I'm not really super worried about it. Cult Master, interesting. And he's not even going to activate it. That tells me one thing. That tells me that this is a noble Argent Defender. Which I'm going to see, here we go. Noble Sacrifice. So, by playing it this way, I've actually been able to allow myself to kill that. See, that was actually, it was a risk play, but I thought it was well worth it. Because yeah, he drew 1 card, but due to that, I was actually able to finish off his Call Master from drawing too many cards. And now I'm just gonna start dropping some beasts on his, some massive. I wonder what he's playing if he's coming after my face. Equality. Consecrate? Okay. I guess that board was scary to him. If that board was scary to him, I wonder how he's going to handle this. Oh. Let's do this instead. I can do the same thing to your board that you did to mine. I've got a 5/4 with a card advantage and a big fat taunt in my hand. we're in perfectly good shape here. We'll start punishing him in the next turn or two. Alright, big stealth. Not big enough. Alright. I can trade everything against my Ironbark Protector. So he can now trade both of his creatures against for my one if he wants to. And if he doesn't, he's going to pay for it next turn when I drop a whole bunch of stuff on the board. It's going to be 1, 2, 3. He's going to become up to a 4/4. He's going to be a 8/8 or something like that. It's going to be glorious. He's going to drop a King's Blessing. Oh. Alright. Oh wow, another King's. That's not good. Wow, double Kings. Well, remember when I said we were in good shape? I take it back. Wow, I think we just lost the game. That's pretty wild. So I can't even cast anything with this guy. Yeah, I've got no taunts in my hand. We just lost. That was brutal.
Give me a quest.
Double Kings.
Another round.
Yep, game over. Double Kings. Alright, well, we lost this one. I would have much rather him put both Kings on one guy, but... Well, that was the risk. He top decked, Kings. There's nothing we could really done to prevent that. We pretty much played it the way it needed to be played. Alright, so we're 2-1. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Look out tomorrow or the next day for the continuation of this arena. So if you like this episode, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.